Oh my god, it's Halloween. And it's time to do Halloween things. Isn't that right, Jake?
Where are the goblins? I was promised goblins.
There'll be plenty of goblins for you to kill sooner or later. So, with the release of Red Dead Redemption to PC, I thought, wouldn't it be fun to also like show a very classic Halloween game because people play this for Halloween quite a lot. Little DLC called Undead Nightmare. So to quickly brief the audience, Jake, you've never played this game, right?
No, I watched my friend play it and he didn't really care for it.
Very interesting because Red Dead Redemption 1 is probably my second favorite Rockstar game.
What's your first?
Bully.
Oh, that's right. You do enjoy Bully.
I it's because it's such a like I think it has so much sentimental value considering like it was my I think it may have been like other than the Metal Gear Solid games might have been my top played PS2 game. So yeah, this Undead Nightmare was a very successful DLC to a very successful game. People loved this game, and we're gonna get into it. Uh, so to give you some like light spoilery type stuff, this takes place around the third act. Your character John Marston has gone around the little country area that you've been given, killing off the members of his former gang so that him and his wife and son could be free from the government's hands because the government pretty much kidnapped them to make John cooperate. Uh, he's back home. He's spending time with his wife and son, and now mischief will happen in this little spin-off DLC. Love in the Time of Plague.
So this is an
After
in-between
months
core.
away, John Marston has returned to his loved ones. While trying to rebuild his ranch and win back the trust of his family, Marston awaits whatever life will throw at him. As he drives home one evening from an errand, he ponders whether a man can ever escape his past. He is a man who is ready for anything. Almost anything.
Oh, damn.
Mother.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say, damn this awful son I've raised with his highfalutin ways, and his shame that his mother swears like a sailor and sews like a blind man. Is that better, your lordship?
Much better, Mother dearest.
Good. I'm so glad, my darling. When you finished your university education and are far too good to even acknowledge my existence when we pass on the street, and you gently kick me aside and begging old crow out of the way with your highly polished boot. Well, think of me kindly, at least, will you, my son?
I'll try to, Mother. I'll think, that woman I just kicked, that used to be my dear old potty-mouthed mom. Maybe I should bother to kick her harder.
Dear boy. Oh, I am so proud of you. Get off. Now, Father's here. Maybe he can beat some sense into you.
Something funny's going on out there. Damn dogs gone crazy and
Why? Can I
wolves
have
howling
one?
and birds flying.
Well, it's just the storm, John.
Maybe.
That's like Apex wife material.
Uncle make it back yet?
I thought he was with you, off drinking in the fields. I mean working, as you call it now.
He went into town a few hours ago after we busted that hammer working out in the meadow.
Well, he's probably holed up in some place of ill repute waiting for the passing of the storm.
I hope so.
Well, that old man could take care of himself.
I know. Just a funny feeling I got.
You gone psychic, Paul?
Either that or I ate something funny. Knowing your mother's cooking seems more than likely.
Well, talking about food, who's ready for some poisoning?
Me, my darling. I am starving.
She sways those hips.
Well, she used to be a prostitute.
What you reading?
Just some book about monsters.
Tell me about it.
It's kind of dumb.
That should suit me just fine.
Well, it's all about, in ancient times, how Aztec warriors worshiped the sun. But during full moons, some of them worship the moon instead. And upset the equilibrium of things. So anyway, what it involves is, there's this one guy, and he goes out in search of
God, my son's talking about fucking woo-woo bullshit again in his dumbass
He
books.
loves his son, Jake.
How the fuck is this little shit this came from my seed? I swear that whore wife of mine cheating
there
on
ain't
me.
no cure, the brave man has to kill everybody. Which is...
Absolutely disgusting and completely unbelievable. It's getting late. Guess we're not gonna see Uncle till morning.
Come on then, Abigail. Jack, get yourself to bed, boy. Try to get some sleep.
Ain't you worried about Uncle?
Sure, but he'll have to wait till morning just like any other man would in his shoes. Night, son. Don't stay up reading too late.
You and your fucking books. I don't know how to read, and I turned out just fine.
Dad, you were in a gang. You shot people.
Like I said, that bed is stupid big.
You okay, old man? You don't look so good. What is going on? What the hell is wrong with you? Crazy old bastard!
Where you going? Where you going?
To get my gun.
So this is one of the only times I'll think something is bizarre. John Marston, experienced cowboy. Why is his gun not in the house?
Gameplay mechanics, boy. At least a handgun, right? Oh, I see. They're the Snyder zombies. Well,
Uncle! You dumb son of a bitch! Stop!
she got bit, didn't she?
Alright, 2 seconds, because I think the recording is trying to stutter out because of how fast the game's going. Oh wait. Options.
Is it graphics?
Let's cap it at 60.
Okay.
That's probably what's going on. Keep these settings? Yes, I do. Alright, there we go. Because I noticed, like, as the cutscene was happening, because, you know, it's... What's better than when a cutscene runs at 60 frames when it runs at 120 frames?
Even though it wasn't meant to run at 120 frames.
Probably not. Or at the very least was not meant to be captured in 120.
No.
Oh no, I shot him in the leg.
If I recall
But he got
correctly,
up.
in this game, you have to shoot them in the head, right?
Yep.
You gone too far this time!
Oh no, his wife did get bit. That's not good. That's not good. John, why didn't you
believe
have a
I had to
gun?
kill that poor bastard. Well... You okay, darling? You okay? Abigail.
There's like a pool of blood underneath her.
Jack! Get out here! Now!
Good Lord, what's happened? Mama?
Careful, boy.
Mama?
So this is like a side story. This is not canon, right?
Mama?
This is not canon.
Just stay right there, the pair of you. Don't make me no widower now.
Okay, because I was about to say, like, I don't know much about Red Dead, but I don't think that his son is a zombie.
Sorry, darling. It's for your own good. What is going on here?
Now I feel like you're gonna appreciate this next cutscene. So the wife and son, they've been turned into zombies.
If you act like
And
a
it's like-
child, I'll treat you like one.
I'll treat you like one by hogtie, you stupid
And
nerd.
now he's like, all right, I better go try to fix this situation.
I mean, Abigail, she's still warm. You could probably get another round. Just have her face down.
Well, look what his solution is, like, while they're zombies.
Oh my god, steak.
Now, I don't know what the hell's gotten into you sick, crazy bastards or what else was done to you, but I'm going to get help. Stay calm. As calm as you can, seeing as both of you seem to have gotten a little excited. Probably just a fever. Jack, be kind to your mother. Abigail, teach the boy right from wrong. Both of you, stop biting chunks out of people. Be back as soon as I can.
John. John.
He's gonna go save his family. But fuck that guy, though.
Guess I best go find me a doctor in town.
I do love that John's reaction to his family turning into zombies. He's like, Jack, be kind to your mother. Abigail, teach the boy right from wrong.
And don't bite junks out of people. Jack,
Alright.
I'm gonna try to read. I can't read.
Oh, John can read.
No, he knows what the funny symbols mean, but he can't read.
So, always obligatory when playing Red Dead 1, gotta throw on the old duster coat and mount my faithful... Ignore that lantern falling.
Let's go.
Gotta ride into town.
I hold silver away.
Gotta go to... there. I think this DLC actually at one point did hold a contender for Game of the Year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
neat.
how impressed people were by this. And if I can get to while during the recording, I could possibly find one of the 4 horses of the apocalypse.
Come on.
I'm sorry. What is it? Oh, is that one of the reasons why the plague is happening? Is because Armageddon is coming or whatever?
No, to spoil it because we're definitely not gonna get to the ending. The story that Jack was reading turned out to be true.
Oh, okay.
Because of an ancient Aztec mask that was taken out of the ground in Mexico.
Is everything cured?
Once the mask is put up, yes. but then
Okay.
good old Seth steals it, and then that's
Where
how
the
you
hell
get
is
the
everyone?
post game where you play as zombie John Marston.
What?
Yeah, it's a little treat. It's like, all right, you can still run around shooting zombies, but you yourself are now a zombie.
So what? You're like
Because
fucking
the
Alucard?
idea, no, because the idea was that because you cured everything, the game still like the normal story proceeded as normal.
Okay.
Like, meaning John still gets shot in the end of Red Dead 1, so they bury him, but because the mask was stolen, John rises from his grave.
Oh, okay. But is it just John Marston but zombified and nothing's changed, or does he like actually do zombie things?
He speaks like a zombie.
Ah. But there's no like eating flesh.
Mr. Marston, sir!
No.
Marston! It's me!
Professor, what are you doing here? I thought you went back to Yale.
I did, but I came back for another round of research, and now all hell is quite literally broken loose.
What is going on?
Well, sir, I am a man of science, a man of great learning, a thinker, a wise man, and I'll be honest with you, sir, I haven't got a fucking clue.
Well, ain't that dandy?
What should we do?
Well, I suggest we try to find other survivors, band together, and find a cure. Or fight to the death trying.
Well, that sounds great and all, but I just peachy. But I'm not sure that I'm not cut out for such shenanigans. I was thinking more that finding a horse and riding back to the civilized north at the speed of knots before writing a paper on the events from the comfort of my study. I'm a scientist after all, right? I mean, I can't do much science if I'm some bloodshot dervish's lunch, can I? Much as I would like.
Your sense of duty is very impressive, Professor. I'm gonna search the back street for survivors.
No, perhaps staying with you would be safer. Could you just wait a sec here, would you please? I'm going to wander down that lonely, deserted street and get my bag.
Wait, you should stay with me, Professor. You haven't got a gun.
Oh, no, it's okay. There's no need to worry. Everyone's already dead. I left my stuff with Mr. Nastas.
Oh, yeah, quick little thing, because I know, like, since you haven't played it, I forgot that this was mentioned. Nastas died in front of both of these characters. So,
You remember him?
Okay.
Indian fellow, dumb as bricks, but a good sort.
Okay. Well, meet me in a couple minutes.
Affirmative. A couple of minutes.
so of course, he's a zombie.
So I'm gonna go into that abandoned house all alone.
Definitely gonna need to turn the game just a tad bit down for everybody else. And turn you up just a tad.
Oh boy, so fancy.
Stop. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? I'm being cornered by this Native American man. Oh. Now the professor has come back alive, and now he's dead.
Wait, does it bring back? Does rephrasing the mask bring back the people that you killed?
It's like if you've died of any sort of cause, you'll rise up from the dead. It's sort of Walking Dead rules.
No. I'm talking about if you return the mask, will the people that you yourself have killed come back to life? So like that.
No, those people are just dead because I blew their heads off.
Okay. I thought it worked on weird Code Lyoko rule. Well, no, even the Code Lyoko rules, if you die before the time reset, you stay dead, I think.
Anyone here? Hello? Anyone here?
Code Lyoko.
In here, mister.
Oh,
Come
man.
out. It's okay. Come out. I don't bite. Bad joke. I mean, come out.
They got my family, mister.
And mine, I fear.
I saw my mama rip my daddy's face off and drink his blood. And they
I'm sorry.
20 years, that's a lifetime for the Wild West.
So glad to see my mom. Because she's been dead for 3 years from the smallpox.
Your mama was dead?
I saw her walk up onto the porch. And then boom! She ate my daddy. You weren't a bad man, mister. You weren't. Sure, he liked to drink, but he weren't bad. And sure, he liked the company of women, but he weren't bad, mister, he weren't.
No one deserves to have their blood drunk.
I mean, he knew how to use his fist. And if a woman spoke at her place, he reminded her of it and everything. And when my mama was dying, people said that he was lying with her sister, but that weren't true, mister, it weren't.
But you said your mother was dead.
Yeah, her and Mr. Braithwaite. He's been dead a year. And then yesterday, he
And then my daddy was committing ritualistic sacrifices to the
animals.
god Moloch, but he weren't bad.
Dead folk have come back to life, mister. Only they ain't happy. It's a funny kind of salvation.
My daddy was
All the
also
dead
he was also working on a
There at the
script called The
cemetery.
Last
What about the church
Jedi,
yard?
but he weren't bad.
My God. I'm gonna go have a look. You wanna come?
No, I already seen my mama. I don't need to see any more of my relatives. Here, mister. Take this. If you can burn them, maybe you can put their souls to rest. Mister!
You think souls are... I need to
Uncle
do my
Mordecai.
duty.
Burn him. Burn him real good, you hear?
So now
Hey,
to introduce to one of the main weapons of this campaign, the torch. I shall now demonstrate it.
Okay.
Done.
I mean, that was a little, not what I was expecting, but... Ha. That stupid woman thought souls existed. Everyone knows it's aliens inside our bodies. Praise Xenu.
I got my midichlorian count up and everything.
You were the chosen one. You were supposed to destroy the zombies, not join them. Bring life to the West, not leave it in death.
So this is what these, so when clearing out a town, you, of course, save any survivors that are nearby. Then you must go to the churches and then burn all the coffins.
But what about the ones that are like... How do you burn a coffin that's under the ground?
Well, of course, it's the coffins that aren't in the ground.
Silly. Really, hit yourself with a stim pack. Do it.
Well, no, this has regenerate. Well, I think it. Do I have any health pickups? No, I do not. All right, now I must clear the graveyard. And thus the first special infected The Charger. Ow.
Wait, that's at 1908.
It's yeah, the year is 1911.
Oh wow. So like we're like at the very end of the Wild West.
Yep, that's actually one of the whole point of Red Dead is that
Like these are the very last cowboys.
yeah, he's one of the. Hi. Oh. Sir, I would appreciate it if you were to die. Oh, perfect. I got a better weapon because of that. The graveyard has been cleansed.
So is Red Dead 2 like a sequel to this, or is it?
No,
or
Red
does it
Dead
take place-
2 is a prequel.
Oh, okay.
I miss the fresh corpses.
Is John Marston in it?
Yeah, because it's a prequel.
Okay.
It's all about the last days of the Dutch Vanderland gang.
Ah, okay. And then Red Dead Redemption is basically about like John Marston is like the last quote unquote cowboy, right?
Yeah,
Or
who's
one of them.
Godforsaken shithole!
He's not happy that the dead have risen.
So he's kind of so what is he forced to do?
He's forced to kill the remaining members: Bill Williamson, Javier Escuela, and Dutch Vanderland, so that the government will let go of his family. But because the federal government is, you know, the federal government of the early 1900s, they honestly prefer everybody be dead, so that people can keep on paying their taxes.
But John would be a tax-paying citizen, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but he was an outlaw, and the last by that point, the last remaining member of the Vanderland gang. He was killed for purely political reasons.
Did his family at least live?
Yeah, that's why the epilogue of oh, that's right. So this is now, we gotta defend the town safely, so we can either do that by killing the zombies ourselves or by running into buildings, as you can see with that marker in there, and getting ammo for everybody in the that are defending the town.
This game sounds interesting. The main game, I should say, and this, but
Oh yeah, I highly recommend to everyone to play all of the Red Dead games, not just Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, but Red Dead Revolver as well. They're awesome games.
Red Dead Revolver is a PS2 game, isn't it?
Correct. So you can technically get it on an emulator.
But it's not available like on Steam or anything, right?
No, it is not.
Try and stay alive now.
And because I gave them ammo, now I just need to kill the remaining undead. And they can't climb ladders, so...
Well, they could just do what they did to Brad Pitt.
Before... drink a Pepsi?
Yeah, drink a Pepsi and then pile yourselves up on top of each other now. So what's your opinion of Red Dead Redemption 2?
So, I recognize that it is the better story, and kind of overall gameplay better, but at the same time, I prefer the more simpler gameplay of this game. Because what Red Dead 2 was trying to do was it was trying to have an accurate portrayal of the Wild West. It'd take days to ride your horse from one town to the next. It would take quite some time to skin an animal. When it's like, that's really neat, and they show it in the animation, because it takes a minute for somebody to, rifle through their pockets to pick up ammo. That's neat, like, the first, 50 times, but by the
It just sounds
370th
annoying.
time, by this point, you're just like, pick up the damn thing, and that's why I appreciate this game, because it, as you saw with the looting animation in the graveyard, it took John like less than a second.
Yeah, that does sound annoying. At the very least, give the person the option to like turn that shit off.
Yeah, like, if you want more of the simulation of the Wild West, go for it, but for people like me, I just want my cool-ass video game.
Oh, your health regenerated when you killed something.
Oh, my, Deadeye, which is my slow-mo.
Bullshit.
Okay. Oh,
He
wait,
gets-
no, that's okay. That red meter isn't health, it's Deadeye, right?
Yeah. You've got generic video game health, meaning...
Damn it.
Meaning the screen goes all red and stuff.
Yeah. I enjoy the fact that in frustration of not finding anything, John is just so fucking pissed. He's just like, God damn it!
God damn it. These
Oh,
stupid
yeah,
ass
you'll-
fucking people and their books.
You'll appreciate this.
Folks okay?
Oh, just fantastic. I just saw my daughter get eaten by some creature sent straight from hell. Thanks for asking.
I'm kind of sorry I did.
Sorry, sister. Forgive my wife. We've suffered terribly.
What's going on?
Well, it's the government's fault.
Ain't it always?
Well, they let in too many foreigners. Just shut the goddamn border, or things like this happen. My daughter was just some satanic demon's lunch because of the goddamn government. I pay my taxes. Well, usually.
I think we may be moving a little off topic here. I ain't a wise man, but I have done a little traveling. These creatures ain't like any foreigners I've ever seen.
Thanks for the input, cowpoke. I got flesh-eating monsters feasting on my family, and I'm taking advice about tolerance from a gunslinger. What in the world has my life come to? And my daddy told me I never should have gotten married. This is all your fault, you useless man.
Oh, not now, Doreen. Not this again. Your daddy was a bully and a drunk.
Well, you ain't no kind of man.
Listen, I'm sorry to interrupt your happy reminiscences. Is there anything I can do to help? Have you got any idea of how we can survive?
Well, you could try shooting them creatures, you dumb fool.
Ma'am, it's been a real pleasure. Sir, you're a man of great patience.
That feller ain't hiding away like a little girl who's wet herself.
I thought we agreed we should stick together.
So we're just gonna stay up here till we either starve or have to eat each other?
What do you want me to do? I ain't God.
That surely you ain't. Oh, you're as useless as a 4-card flush. Oh, God, I should have married Bert Sackett when I had the chance.
Not this again. Maybe you should have. Bert's the right kind of fella to have around when you have to start eating each other, that's for sure.
Hey, you one of them, mister?
Do I look like one of them?
Well, don't come no closer. We made that mistake before, lost half our number.
I ain't one of them, you fool.
Well, how do I know?
They can't speak.
I ain't taking no chances.
Kill him! He's one of them!
Yeah.
No, I ain't.
Don't take no chances, Silas.
Have it your way, all right? Listen. I ain't coming no closer. Do you know what's going on?
It's the glass eye. The freak with a glass eye. He caused this.
No. It's the snake oil man. These poor folks have been drugged.
I blame the Mexicans. They haven't been struck down.
All right, we heard a lot of stories, mister. Some say it's a moon, some say it's drugs. Hey, don't come no closer now. Stand back. Apparently it's worse in New Austin. Must be where it came from.
And it looks like I'm headed down to New Austin. Did one of you say snake oil?
It's the glass eye.
I blame the Mexicans.
Oh, Connie McTavish, you don't know nothing. You always was an ignorant shrew. I bet your husband's glad he's dead.
Well,
What the fuck?
at least my husband never took favors from the stargazers, Lucille Billingsgate.
You say you're sorry, you hillbilly white trash.
Yeah, now how are we gonna rebuild America like this? Now, see, I thought we had it all decided. We was gonna be kind and gentle and pay homage to our leader, who happens to be me.
Sounds like you folks have this all worked out. Have yourself a fine America. And good luck.
We never had that decided? We decided we would hold elections and that I would be leader.
You can't even read.
Well, I got gravity. I mean, gravy. I mean, folk respect me.
I am the new king, Archibald Andrews. Me. Now pay homage.
I think he meant gravitas. He killed the liberal.
This is some crazy nonsense.
That was literally modern day America in one scene.
And that's why, like I said, this is when Rockstar used to be a lot funnier with its dialogue. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the story of Red Dead 2 and the story of a group of gunslingers and outlaws in the age where they're pretty much all going away, where civilization's coming to the west. But then you've kind of got like what most people consider to be the peak of Rockstar writing, where it's half parody, half serious, like storytelling. Because it's like people are eating each other, and it's like, I blame the Mexicans.
Isn't it in Red Dead 2, there's a button to make your horse go poop?
No, that just happens naturally.
Didn't they actually factor in like horse testicle shrinkage in colder climates?
Yes.
Go.
So we got two choices actually. So we can go down and hang out with Seth and get some missions, or we can kill Sasquatch.
Why do you want to kill Sasquatch?
I don't know. It's your choice on what we do. We could also
let's go hang out.
We could also go to the snake oil salesman, or go to Armadillo.
Let's go to Armadillo. Let's leave Sasquatch alone.
Okay, time to go pay the good old Marshal a visit.
Like, you know, the Sasquatch never did nothing to no one.
Oh yeah, and all the birds in the game have been replaced with bats. I love this, like, homage to, like, older horror films as well.
Oh, yeah.
Side mission. Don't worry, mister, I'll help you. There, I helped you.
Are you actually alive, sir? Please, come on over.
Yeah?
They can't touch me out here, and I'd like to keep it that way, so I rarely venture out. I've got my experiments here to keep me happy. I always need more research subjects. I'll be glad to resupply you if you can do a little, body snatching for me.
Anything to find a cure, I guess.
Find an undead and bring it back to the doctor. Alright?
Alive? I assume alive.
Let's find out. Yeah, it won't let me, oh, that's right, yeah, because it has to be alive, because then,
after trying to eat me.
is we hog tie them, then we can pick them up, put them on our horse, and bring it back to the dear old doctor. So we gotta find the nearest Zambambo for supplies.
So we have to find we have to find the nearest XQC fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're about as brain dead as them.
No, chat. Condensation's not real, chat. No, it's not real, chat. Condensation. You didn't know what condensation
It's
was.
just water on the outside of my drink.
It's just a natural reaction to changing temperatures when something is cold.
Your brain did not like that.
No.
Oh,
no,
there we go. So we'll kill one of them. Preferably the woman.
Exactly.
Okay. Last up, we gotta up. Because I was too close to the horse.
God, I remember it was oh, what was it? It was in Red Dead 2. I remember somebody literally tying a suffragette.
The suffragette, yeah.
And then dragging her behind his horse for miles upon miles.
There's a whole collection of what people have done to that suffragette.
This will all be over soon.
I mean, things started just. I mean, when women got the right to vote, things didn't exactly get better. I'm just saying.
I mean, any right to vote's too far. Like, if you're in Red Dead 2, if you choose to donate money to the suffragettes, even Arthur's like, well, voting's a waste of time anyway, but I guess people should be allowed to do it.
This is true. Voting is a.
Also, notice how he said experiments, and there are just people just crucified.
There's zombies now, okay?
Ain't sure you got the answers, my friend, but here you go.
Wow, you really hit the mother load, I see. I can learn a lot from these thingamabobs, I'm sure.
I got bullets. Oh, and I'm just gonna take this.
Oh no, you're the jonkler trying to steal.
Well, in this, it's allowed. Because it doesn't just suddenly break the game just because I decided to take a...
Were those
like
ones the
small
zombie
little
children?
thing.
Little zombie children.
And as far as I know, there aren't any zombie kids. Oh yeah, there might be... Thieves Landing might be under attack. Let's see. Yep, talk to the survivor. Ignore my horse. Out. Trying to remember how one gets up there. Is it this way?
Well, they can't climb.
Yep, that's the best part about them. They cannot climb. Thank God. They don't sit. Ah!
You just ragdolled. That was so fun.
Ow! 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 Get away from me, you bastards! This is the most Dead I think I've ever used in Red Dead 1.
Is Deadeye useful in Red Dead 1?
I mean, it can be useful. I just don't do it because I'm already just kind of just a decent shot anyway. I use it more for the slowdown. All right, where are the chests? There they are.
I remember when I was playing Fallout 3, I used VATS way too much.
See, that's fine because VATS is sort of reminiscent of the old turn-based mode of what Fallout used to be. Pardon me. Ow.
I'm wanting to play the old Fallout games.
So if you can handle that old style of video game, you'll be fine. But it's brutal, man.
Well, the thing is, it's also why I kind of want to get into some of the more the Shin Megami Tensei games that aren't Persona.
Ow!
Tried jumping over that fence, but you couldn't. White men can't jump.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Ah, I see. Can't you see? I'm trying to enjoy my hotel.
Get back, boy. I said boy. Get back, boy. Know your place, boy.
I'm trying to remember how you get up there. I think it might be... Nope, not that way. Pardon me. Madam. Ow, ow.
Y.A.R.P is my friend.
Get back! Back, ye whore!
Back, Prot. Get back here, you chlamydia-ridden snatch haver. You think they'll have a Red Dead 3?
Apparently because of Take-Two Interactive, that might actually be closer to a reality than we thought.
are you trying to do?
I am trying to climb up there so I can give that woman her bullets. But I do not see the path. Maybe...
I am made of bullets. I don't believe you are.
There we go.
Your move.
Your move.
We need to finish. We need to finish those.
Oh yeah, I thought you were about to say the RoboCop game. It's like we finished that.
Oh yeah, we did finish it, and it goes on. It goes on for one mission too long.
Oh no, that man is dead up there, and he's red in this undead nightmare.
Oh no. Is there a redemption? But where's the redemption?
We will find this redemption in this undead nightmare, Jake. You know, I'm surprised you're alive, lady. Because I could just get up to you. I didn't need a ladder or anything. Oh no, I need to be careful. John can't swim. He touches water, game over.
Oh no. Is he a descendant of the Belmonts or something?
I'm not sure.
I wouldn't mind a Wild West Castlevania game. I think a Wild West Castlevania game would be cool.
It'd be really cool. Ow, 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 ow. Excuse me, madam. I don't remember inviting you to the cookout. It's all the Mexicans' fault.
Oh god. Yeah, I just realized that elections are next week.
Yeah, I haven't done any of my normal research, and that's totally not pissing me off.
Well, we won't, because we don't get any politisms or whatever. It just dawned on me.
Yeah. This town is safe.
Well, clearly we know that John Marston would vote for Theodore Roosevelt, because game respects game.
Sorry, lady.
No, I think Teddy would vote for John. He'd be like, I respect this John Marston. My horse. I'm waiting for, you know, okay, do we want the undead horse?
I don't know, do we?
I mean, only one way to find out.
No. Oh. No.
We have to wait a minute before we can rustle up a new one. Is it weird that it's actually kind of like a point of criticism that you can't shoot your horse in Red Dead 2?
Why would you want... Okay, why would you shoot your horse, though?
I mean, I personally wouldn't, as I just did it.
See, that's something I don't mind. It's like, oh, I can't shoot my horse. It's like, I mean, I know you could technically get a new one, but at the same time, it's like, I don't mind them not allowing you to shoot your horse.
It's like, it's the same way of thinking like with Outlaws. Like, yeah, it doesn't want you to shoot the cute animal companion, but you should have the option.
So, yeah, I understand that, and it's like, I don't care if it is or isn't in there, because, like, obviously I wouldn't do it because I like animals more than I like people.
Oh man, just a normal horse.
Like,
Normally that's how you summon the undead horses. The fastest way is to just kill your horse.
Oh, okay.
Although, if I remember correctly, we might run into either pestilence or war on the way to Armadillo.
Come on.
Do those horses offer anything?
War straight up sets like the zombies on fire when you run them over.
What does pestilence do?
Fart cloud.
What does the fart cloud do?
It's a fart cloud.
And so it doesn't do anything to the zombies?
Not that I know of, or that I paid attention to. Because the one you really want is after you've collected all 4 of them, is you get death. Because death just kills them when you run them over.
But this is the game where like Bigfoot actually is like just a person, and he's just like, why the fuck would you do this to my family? What is wrong with you?
You eat babies!
What? I don't eat babies! What has told you that?
Maybe I should have stayed on the horse when I was attempting to try to talk to the survivor.
Maybe you should have.
Hit. Onto the chicken coop. Hit. Sean's just like, I'm too fat! Gotta go get the repeater ammo. And doing these little survivor town things, as I said, is how you get more guns. So it's very important that you do these.
I'll kill as many of you as come at me.
Back! Back, ye whore!
That's a banker. Oh, yeah,
Worse. Excuse me,
Excuse
sir.
me.
Pardon? What's
Man, I
worse,
can't-
a normal goblin or an undead goblin?
It's a goblin. Like asking Goblin Slayer what's worse, a normal goblin or an undead goblin, he would just look at you and just say it's a goblin. Refuse to elaborate, and then just stares at you.
Ow. Oh.
Here, this should help.
Use some ammo.
This might just get me through the day.
Pleasure, ma'am.
We're liberating these towns from this mother-hucking gish.
The undead nemesis from other countries like Mexico.
We'll defeat the Mexicans and their mind viruses. We'll beat the globalists.
I'm gonna turn this down just a tad more.
We'll beat these globalists.
We'll kill them all.
They want me to eat my neighbor.
I will eat your ass.
I will eat your leftist. That's like corn on a cob.
My favorite quote is still the "I'm gonna eat your ass." Pardon me. Ow!
Alex Jones is just an Astartes. He's a fucking Black Templar. He's a Black Templar, and you will not convince me otherwise. So that means Chris Chan was right. The dimensional merger has already happened.
I heard that as good luck killing them faggots. So I guess that's what we're calling them now.
Hey, I do not judge someone's sexual proclivity. I myself was bi-curious in high school.
Pardon me? Ma'am?
I myself was bi-curious in cowboy school, where they teach you how to do cowboy things.
Cowboy school where they teach you to do cowboy things.
Yeah. Yeah, like smacking prostitutes, rustling cattle, how to roll a cigarette, you know, that kind of stuff. They also teach me how to do trigonometry, which is very important when determining the angle of your gunshot for when you're about to blow the head off the lawman. You have to get the angle just right, and you have to also account for wind resistance. Basically, you have to take the cosine tangent of alpha, divide it by the hypotenuse of A, and then add the weight of the bullet, which is typically about 33.5 grams, to give you a result of zeta times the quality of beta.
I can't thank you enough, please.
Drastic times call for drastic measures.
It's quite complex math, to be honest. Not many people understand it, which is why there's so little outlaws out here. The ones that don't understand the outlaw math typically don't survive.
The hell are you talking about?
So, as you can see, I have these formulas right here for formulas right here for shooting your gun, and it's just a picture of dick butt.
Let us see the formulae.
The secret formula to gunpowder is one tier of a prostitute, the pubic hair of a freed slave, and of course your mom.
Can you turn up? Could my week get any worse?
Nice to see.
So, this woman, so you get shot in the very beginning of this game, and in typical, the video game story structure, main character goes to thing, gets shot, is then saved by somebody. She saved us.
To you too, Miss McFarland.
Oh, nice.
You'd be dead. I heard things were bad in West Elizabeth.
Sure. But it'll take more than an apocalypse to take me down.
What are you? A demon or a cockroach?
Both, I fear. How's your father?
Fine and dandy. He should be coming out of that barn any moment now. Daddy!
What's he doing in the barn?
Daddy, John's here! Mr. Marston, you remember? That idiot bounty hunter?
What was he doing in the barn?
Just rounding up the undead and keeping them safe so the rest of us can go about our business. He's a real man. He's probably playing around with them. Daddy, stop teasing me! Now come on now!
How long's he been in there?
Not long. Only since yesterday.
Yesterday? I better go have a look for him.
Would you, John? You are kind. Call out to me if you find anything.
I will do.
Oh my god, I've looked at some of the screenshots for the new Dragon Age game.
No. We're not talking about that. I hope that game burns in hell.
I might play it.
Jake.
I might be the one to be the one to take the nut shot.
Why do you torture yourself like this, my friend?
It's the only way I know that people love me and care about me.
I thought you were about to say it's the only way I can come.
I was going to, but then I decided to go with something more depressing. Kind of like how this one time I won a game of Cards Against Humanity, because the thing was my parents are hiding from me, and my option was saying I love you. Also, apparently I learned that the majority of my step family doesn't know who Patrick Stewart is.
So you're disowning your family when?
Well, they're I mean, like, it was very strange because, like, one of them, because, like, it was, like, I think it was, a naked statue of Patrick Stewart or something like that. I forget what I was putting in response to, but die.
Yeah, you fucking zombies.
Maybe you should use a Molotov cocktail.
Those are precious resources, Jake.
And how many can you make?
I can't make any.
Oh.
The second game that had the crafting system, not this one. God damn it, will you fucking die already? You know what? I challenge you, sir.
I challenge you for I challenge you for the. You just walked through that burning body.
Sorry, Mr. McFarland. You were a good man.
Oh yeah, this game actually can be a tad depressing at times. Because this game is essentially, you know, all these characters that you've known and loved throughout your experiences of the actual game. How about a lot of them die right in front of you? Including this woman who you just killed her father.
Well, John, you always do bring sunshine to my life.
I'm sorry about your father.
I'd like to say he died doing what he loved. But he never was one for eating folks. Not slathering from the lips and howling at the moon. I guess I'll content myself with saying that he died protecting those he loved.
Indeed.
Well,
take care of yourself, Bonnie.
you too, John.
Jake, don't you understand? The only interesting things about zombie-related media is the Zambos.
Who says that? And why are they lying?
Oh, I actually have heard a lot. I've heard quite a few people say like, "Oh, the people aren't important." I remember in high school, my English teacher said the most important thing about The Walking Dead is the zombies.
No, I mean, I can see that as an argument from a narrative sense because, I can see that. I can see that in like maybe a narrative sense because the story and it doesn't happen without a zombie apocalypse. Like just kind of from a base level, but like if we're talking about as a whole, no, they are important, but again, like there's no point in watching the show if the characters at the very least aren't strong. Because at that point, you're just watching NPCs get ripped apart, and you know that's gonna be like maybe.
I mean,
stimulate those
like we are
dopamines.
talking about the general population of movie and TV watchers whose like whole thing is actually just watching the zombies rip people to shreds. Like how people watch
guess.
Game of Thrones only for the deaths, which is also stupid.
Yeah.
Because the deaths are meaningless unless you understood the character. Like, the Red Wedding means nothing if you have, like, zero context for, like, who's at this wedding.
All I know is that the Red Wedding broke the internet.
Well, it's because it was a major show of consequence. Like, and, everything that had been done, like, because of Rob's pride and his unwillingness to do what was needed.
Yep. You gotta give her mercy.
At least have anything interesting on you?
Ah, come on.
I think also if you keep whistling enough, you'll attract the zombie horse. Oh, wait, no. You begin earning the loyalty of your mount. Yeah, about that loyalty factor. Oh yeah, an undead cougar.
Huh.
Alright, now we gotta help out the town of Armadillo.
What the hell is this?
I mean, you should know what this is now, John. This is like the third time you've done this. I do like the weird, like, techno Matrix-esque music for this.
Pardon me. Ammo.
You're on fire.
Oh, so I am.
How do you not be on fire?
Like that.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait.
scurriers.
Scurriers?
Yeah, you can tell by who they are because they scurry. Damn it. Take this ammo. Oh, hopefully, I just realized, hopefully we can get the amazing Herbert Moon cutscene. That's one that in this game I quote quite a lot. Ow. Oh. Don't mind me. No. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Pardon me. Just need... What's in this chest? Oh, maybe it's the chest inside. Ow, ow, ow.
This does seem to do in those games where you can get caught on edges really easy.
Yep, because Rockstar has never been the absolute greatest when it comes to its movement controls. Oh no, that one's... But that was actually my controller disconnecting. Come on.
Just play with mouse and keyboard like a normal person. Gosh.
Ow, 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 ow.
Now, I'd imagine playing Red Dead with mouse and keyboard would be painful.
I mean, it can be done.
You could be like Asmongold and play Metal Gear Rising with the mouse and keyboard and not know how to do blade mode.
Yeah, sure. Alright. So
apparently Asmongold apologized for something he said that upset people.
Yeah, apparently he said something about politisms, and he didn't recognize like a religious symbol, and I don't really know that much about it. All I know is that It's a Gundam did his normal thing of saying sort of like, oh, you get what you deserve, and it's like, I don't really understand why It's a Gundam has a problem with someone like Asmongold.
Asmongold just seems fine. Like, I don't know I don't know how much of an impact he has in the World of Warcraft community because I don't play fucking World of Warcraft. But just from an outsider looking in, he just seems like he seems fine. He has some of his odd takes, but he's fine. I think.
Gotta get up there. There we go. I'm gonna say no to ammunition. So let's see if he's oh no, he's not in yet. So let's do the stranger mission, and let's hope good old Herbert Moon will be available.
Come on, let him go. Come on, boy. Hey. Well, try to. Sorry, boys. She didn't give me a whole lot of choice. Hello, John. Welcome to paradise.
Hello, Marshal.
Might have known you'd survive.
What's going on?
Do I look like I commune with the undead?
Hell no.
Well, then how would I know? My job is
to take care of the folk who live here.
Ah, you heard that one.
How's that going?
How's that going? Well, let me put it to you this way. Cattle rustling and bank robbery are at an all-time low. But murder, blood drinking, and psychotic episodes seem to be somewhat prevalent. Either that, or I'm dreaming.
That's what I'm hoping too.
How was it getting in here?
It was crazy.
Oh, they must be hiding again. They come in and just disappear. Town's been nearly overrun a couple of times. Now we're low on ammunition, and I'm 2 men down.
I'll help you clear the place out if you like.
You're a good man, John Marston. But before that, I'm gonna need my deputies back.
What happened to them 2 clowns you had before? Gone?
Maybe. I sent Jonah off to look for Eli. They've both been gone for several hours now.
Who'd want to eat one of them?
That's a good question.
Where'd you send them?
Out near the general store. Jonah's got one of these new guns. I'm sure he can't run into any trouble. These things, they'd stop an elephant.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm sure you got your own troubles.
So I now have the double barrel shotgun, the smaller version this time.
Is it a sawed-off shotgun?
Yes, it is. Now, I said they were looking around the general store. Now I wonder who's at the general store.
Hey, mister.
Hey, Pard.
You seen a couple deputies nearby? Marshal's boys. Jonah and Eli?
Are they Jews, mister? They sound like Jews.
I don't know. Why?
Why? This whole thing is nothing but a Jewish plot. You know that, don't you?
I find that highly unlikely, amigo.
Well, I don't like Jews. Or colored folk. Or natives, now that you mention it.
Well, you're a nice, kind-hearted man to meet in a time of trouble.
Kind does not come into it.
Why? What are you talking about?
Why? I bet you like Catholics. I can't stand them neither. Nor women. Fabians, socialists, homosexuals, Asians, or British.
Okay, the socialist parts I agree with.
Ruined it. It was a good country once. Now people are eating each other, and it's all the fault of the Jewish, British, Catholic, homosexual elite and their ideas. Well, I, for one, won't stand for it.
Have you ever met a Jewish person?
Thankfully not.
Or a British Catholic homosexual?
Not in my store. Oh, I get it. I see you acting clever. Well, let me tell you this. The Jews killed Lincoln. That's why there is a triangle on the money. And they run Europe like one of them Arabian harems. Now they've sent this here plague to kill all us decent folk. Yep.
You, sir, are truly a remarkable fella.
Thank you kindly.
I must say, it's a rare pleasure to meet someone with such a grasp on human history. You take care of yourself. I'd hate to see you get savaged by someone and watch the life force drain from your hate-filled body.
Hey, hold on there. Why don't you join me in my fight, sir? It's not too late.
I fear it is for me.
Then I will fight them alone. All of them. America is the land of the free. And that means
what the fuck?
Free to people like me, Herbert Moon.
Absolutely.
Fuck.
No, no, no. You can't eat me. I'm Herbert Moon.
What the fuck?
That is my favorite cutscene in this entire DLC, and every time I just suddenly think I'm going to get killed. Every once in a while I'll go, "You can't kill me! I'm Herbert Moon!"
It's a British Jewish Catholic homosexual conspiracy. It's the Jews that killed Lincoln.
Why they got the triangle on the money? You know what? They can enjoy eating. Oh shit. You know what? Let's try the double barrel. Oh yeah, I think because I've played this, I've leveled up. Oh, never mind. Oh, hi Herbert. Actually, you know what? You get the shotgun. You see what I'm talking about when I say I kind of miss this style of Rockstar's writing? It's clearly parody, there's depressing moments, but then you get people like Herbert Moon where it's like, it's all a Jewish British homosexual conspiracy.
That I will fight the war myself. For people like me.
Herbert Moon.
Damn. Oh my god. He's so fucking...
Hello, boys. Marshall sent me and needs some help. Guess you got other plans. Seriously, enjoy your meal, no problem. Easy now, gentlemen. Remember all the fun times we had? I think I got my eye back. You never did have a brain between you.
Did you ever consider that maybe he, Herbert Moon? It was I, Herbert Moon. They just, like, they put an end to the Jewish-British homosexual conspiracy, and I, Herbert Moon, should be awarded with the title of, like, of King of America.
Hello, John. Hello, Marshall.
Marshall, have you ever heard of a man called Herbert Moon?
So?
Oh, he talked to you, didn't he?
I found him.
I understand. I hope it was fast for him.
It was fast. And they died with their bellies full. Well, one of them did.
Good.
That there's Jonah's gun.
Here, you keep it. After all, you earned it.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself, John.
You too, Marshall.
I'm glad we chose to go by Armadillo.
Herbert Moon.
Rest in peace.
No,
So
rest in piss. Rest in piss.
Oh yeah, that absolute hate-filled man. Yeah, it is definitely a rest in piss moment. Let's see. All right,
I do like John's dry sarcasm a lot. It's funny.
Can you tell why I designed my character Peter in D&D based off of both John Marston and Arthur Morgan, and you can tell when Peter is a bit on the peeved side. That's when I start channeling a bit more of that John Marston energy.
Yeah.
Have you ever met the Jewish? I almost ran that lady over. Sure. Damn it. The mission can wait. I now must quickly go back to town. Something I've noticed with the remaster, I think the horses might be genuinely slower. Because
is it a remaster or is it just like a re-release?
It's a remaster in the same way that they did Star Wars Bounty Hunter. It's technically the game from the PS3, but they allow you to tweak all the settings to bring it up to like modern specs, kind of.
If I'd left you there, you'd be.
If there was like an actual remaster, it'd be like The Last of Us remastered.
Let's go.
Oh, where John would be black.
I'm not talking about The Last of Us Part 1. I'm talking about like the one for PS4.
Oh yeah, where they just kind of like it's the PS3 game, but with a tiny bit more of a shinier coat on it.
Yes. Did they change the race of the Doctor in the remake of Last of Us?
I think they did to make it more consistent.
It's basically the same game, isn't it? Like, they didn't change too much about it, right?
As far as I know, yeah, they didn't change much. I went the completely wrong way.
They didn't try and like change certain things to make Abby look more retroactively correct.
I mean, with the Last of Us 2 remaster, I have no fucking clue.
No, I'm talking about with the Last of Us 1. The Last of Us Part 1.
Well, that's the thing. Abby wasn't in The Last of Us Part 1.
I know she wasn't. I'm just saying, like, they didn't, like, remake some scenes to try and make it fit
her in.
with... No, I'm like certain scenes of, like, certain additional scenes of Joel, let's say, you know, or certain scenes of, like, within the Firefly base of the Fireflies not being a bunch of absolute duplicitous pieces of shit that is in which their entire organization deserves to be completely and totally eradicated.
Don't you understand? Literally every death after the Fireflies is Joel's fault.
Like, seriously, anyone who defends the Fireflies is fucking retarded.
Like I can understand what they're saying, like in the beginning, but by the time where they basically fuck over Joel is when it's just like, all right.
They didn't even like for example, if they had upheld their end of the bargain in the first game, or Ellie made the choice, let's say, to like die or whatever.
West Dickens patented tonic. The only 100%
Or they portrayed the Fireflies as like, yes, we're going to give the cure out and we're going to cure everybody and it's going to be all nice and altruistic and shit. Like, stuff like that is something I would expect Neil Cuckman to do, but...
Save souls! Why, it's a natural miracle, and it's available now, here, at the low, low price of only 100 solid gold coins. That sounds expensive, but what price? Eternal damnation. You, sir, you look healthy. Would you like to give it a try?
Me, sir?
So, for the explanation, this snake oil salesman is Mr. Wes Dickens. He helps you get into this fort in the original game because it's taken over by Bill Williamson. And he helps you get in because he's like, I'm going to sell... Like, you'll go in under the guise of selling them some snake oil. That's when I'll pop out with a minigun. And in this case, in a lot of the missions you would do with Wes Dickens, it would mainly involve some form of gambling or scam that he's running, because Wes Dickens is a con artist. He's a snake oil salesman.
Well, yeah.
Yes, sir. Would you care to demonstrate the undead defeating possibilities of this patented elixir?
No, sir, I would not. What I would like is for you to stop peddling this nonsense right now. 100 gold coins?
Well, what price would you pay for survival?
Tell me, Mr. Wes Dickens. You tell me.
Well, since you put it that way, why don't all you chaps all take one for free now? And if you like it, when you like it, you'll know where to find me. You won't find any undead around me. Take it, enjoy. Thanks a lot, John.
These people have lost their families. They've lost everything.
Well, that's not my fault. I'm just trying to make an honest living here.
No, you're not.
Well, okay. But can I help it if demand is high?
High?
I'm offering the people hope, John. That's a precious commodity. The tonic really works. These poor, awful undead creatures can't stand it. Come here. Take a look.
Oh. And, okay, so it doesn't work.
Yep. As we are now about to learn.
Works like a charm.
Well, it wasn't quite what I expected.
Stuff is like catnip to those bastards.
Well, I need more desert sage and violet snowdrop, and then I know I can cure this foul plague.
Okay, back to doing your dirty work, am I?
Now, don't be like that. Don't you remember the good times? Please? I'm an old man. All right. Here. Take it. Maybe you can use it to attract some of them.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. And thanks. I'm sure this will come in real handy in case I want to meet some new and interesting friends.
So, because it's like catnip, the snake oil, instead of being used as a Deadeye power-up, in this case, works like bait. So you would throw it down. Oh, fuck me. That's right, I need to quickly run around the map and collect flowers. I was hoping we could end this recording with getting the blunderbuss.
No, now you gotta go get flowers. Like an absolute fag. I bet like to sniff those flowers, don't you, huh? I bet you like to set those flowers in a nice vase in your living room to give a nice ambiance and make it look like you respect your fucking home, you absolute fruitcake.
I mean, of course I respect my home. I built it.
Yeah, that's right. And I bet I bet you let your son read books too.
Well, yeah, I don't want him to end up like a outlaw like me.
And then that's when John reveals that he could read the entire time.
Well, that's the thing. He can. In fact, that's kind of the point they were actually trying to go. Was that the Dutch Vanderland gang was they were less like a group of normal outlaws and more like a Robin Hood type.
Let's go.
Like Dutch taught both John and Arthur to read.
Okay, so they like stole from the rich and gave to the poor?
Well, they didn't give to the poor.
Okay.
But they only stole from people who deserved it, i.e. the government.
I see.
I'm going to have... Please tell me, do I have one of the... Okay, thank God. Okay. Read the survivalist map, now I can see... Fine. Yoink. Yoink. Alright, lady, I saved you, but you can get yourself back to the fort. It's like 20 feet away.
Help me, help me.
Perfect.
Red sage. Fuck, that's not what I need. I need desert sage. I don't know what that means because I forgot about this fucking mission. Ow!
Sick creature.
Undead cougar strikes again.
I mean, she must be really hungry.
Oh dear. Die, you fucking animal. Ah!
Well, I mean, like, wouldn't that just like slow? Isn't shooting zombies like in not vital areas like slowing them down?
Cougars were already deadly enough.
Perusing the bars, waiting for young and unsuspecting men to prey upon.
Ah!
Did that get you, actually?
No, it didn't actually get me, but it's the fact that it was... Wouldn't be surprised if that's the same goddamn cougar!
Even though you shot it in the head?
No, the
Shoot
only
in the
time
head again.
you can tell, like, when something actually got me, like when we were playing the forest, and I decided to go into that cave by myself, and I just saw one of those masses of fucking limbs just charging towards me, and the only thing you, Slur, and I think Red just heard was you just heard her go, ah! Because
God, the forest was so fun.
I'm waiting for Sons of the Forest to go like really on sale, so we can go back to that.
It is unfortunate though that the Sons of the Forest, in Sons of the Forest you cannot exploit the water.
Yeah, they're water creatures now. Okay, so I took the thing. Where's... Oh yeah, that's another town.
Oh God, remember our... We said so many heinous things in that game.
Yeah, it's like, I kind of want to review the footage of that band episode. Just so I could be like, what did we say? Is it finally when we just said, alright, we're just gonna kill the natives and just... You know, like, where we started, like, every time they started invading, it's like, alright, dinner's here.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, the only downside, to cannibalism is that excuse me, is that the mutants will keep coming will come after you more. And it's like, you're just like, oh, so that's just grocery shopping.
It's so awful. Alright. Journal. Fuck. Violet Snowdrop and Desert Sage. Oh, my back button's not working, I can tell. Yep, there it goes. Alright. Would you be so kind as to look up where Desert Sage and Violet Snowdrop would be?
Okay. So Desert Sage is near Gatetooth Ridge, northwest of Fort Mercer.
Yep, Tooth Bridge. I used to remember where that was. Oh yeah, Tooth Ridge, north of Fort Mercer. So this is where the Desert Sage is. What about the Violet Snowdrop?
Yeah, hold on. It's Red Dead Redemption 2.
Look up specifically Undead Nightmare.
Yeah, I am. Undead Nightmare. In the area around Tall Trees in New Elizabeth.
Fuck
Tall
me.
Trees in New
Tall Trees is right here.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Alright. So... Does it say the Desert Sage is at Gatetooth Ridge, or was that, you looking at Red Dead 2?
That was Undead Nightmare.
Alright. We'll be right back after these messages.
After these messages, after these messages, after these messages, we'll
That's
be
gotta
right
be in public
back.
domain.
Yes. Big motherfucking rigs. Could you mention Red Dead rigs? It's just Red Dead Redemption, but the big rigs trucks.
I'd be reversing everywhere I go. Ludicrous speed. We've gone to plaid. Okay, so we're in Gatetooth Ridge. Let's see. Nope, Wild Fever View. Fuck. Because this is what somebody wants to do in their, like, zombie survival horror, like, Western fantasy. Collect flowers.
For, like, zombie repellent, or...?
Just to get a cure, but it doesn't work, of course, so it's... Damn it.
Shouldn't John know that, like, that old dude's, like, full of bullshit, so this is pointless?
I mean, it's kind of a what other choice does he got? And then you would respond, literally any other choice. I'd rather take Herbert Moon.
Well, yeah, I mean, he could be right.
Yes, Desert Sage.
Dead Redemption, Dead Nightmare.
I'll be having that.
Ooh. Ooh. Welcome to the nightmare. Welcome to my sage. Welcome to this tumbleweed.
Yeah, that took John a minute there. I mean, to be fair, if you fell that distance and landed flat on your ass, I think it'd be okay that you need to take a minute to get up. Need 2 more, hopefully. Those are the 2 left. Do I even have the camp? I don't. That's right. You need to fucking. That's not even deserts. Fuck.
What?
So fast travel works differently in Undead Nightmare. You can only fast travel from save point to save point. So that means
that is
from
so
town
gay.
to town. Well,
that
it's
is
to
so gay.
If I had to imagine, it's to prevent the fast travel like cheesing that you could do in the original game, where you could just pull out your camp, fast travel to the town you need to go, and then do the mission if you didn't feel like riding around, which is understandable because even though your horse does move fairly fast, you're still on horseback, so it's not the fastest thing in the world.
Unlike your horse.
So
tall trees near New Elizabeth, I believe.
Yep, so we gotta go to tall trees, so we will guess what we could do is go to back to Fort Mercer, fast travel.
Oh wait, so it is literally just watching your horse run there.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, fast travel is just blink of an eye, you're fast traveled there.
Okay, because like I know there are some games where fast travel is like, click this. Okay, now we will have the thing automatically go to where you need to go, but you must watch it.
That's how if you turn on like guided mode in Far Cry when you're driving, that it'll follow the road, and you can kind of like you can influence the speed, but as far as like your steering is concerned, you'll stay on the road. Which is appreciated for something like Far Cry 5, because it's just got this ridiculously big map. But then you get
it takes place in India, right?
That's Far Cry 4. Far Cry 5 is in Montana.
Oh, that's right. That's the one with the Christian cult.
Yeah. And it's
Far Cry 6 has Gus.
Yeah, so I think Far Cry 5 had probably one of the biggest disconnects to, like, the biggest, like, ludonarrative dissonance that I've had in quite some time. Because, the cult leader, his whole thing is that he finds the sins of the people who follow him. I'm gonna have to, oh, that's right, the door's on the other side. The sins of the people who follow him. Like, I think it's Joy. Her whole thing is lust, I think. And, I think the Marshall's thing is, pride. And, you as the player character, is it not gonna let me in? Am I gonna have to really ride all the way back to Armadillo? Oh, wait. Oh, that's right, because the doors don't open to prevent the zombies from just walking in. Yeah, probably to prevent the game from glitching out. So yeah, you gotta take the ladders. Okay, so we run to that green room over there. Teleport to Thieves Landing, and then to Tall Trees. We will get the blunderbuss before the end of the... Don't mind me. Parkour. We'll get the blunderbuss.
So what about Far Cry 5?
Your sin is apparently wrath. But they really like to like hammer it in to the point that it's even tattooed on your character's chest. Meanwhile, I'm like, I mean, I guess I'm pretty wrathful because I just won't stop killing your guys, but I'm like, you're not indoctrinating me. The only reason I keep kind of having these hallucinations is you keep drugging me against my will. And then the game ends with, for some reason, him being right. World War III happens. You're stuck in a bunker with the crazy man. And then in New Dawn, you get a follower, which is, there's a theory that he's you.
That's weird. It's like World War III does happen and the crazy cult man is right.
Yep. But I feel like it is, but that's kind of the thing that annoys me. It's like, yeah, World War III happens. You predicted the end of the world. But not really, because if that was going to happen, it was going to end entirely separate from what you were doing. Oh, there it is.
Is that the undead horse?
Yeah, that's the undead horse. Hold on, I gotta break the horse.
Relax now. Nearly there. Relax now. I got you now. Relax.
This is my horse now. Look, you're NTRing your horse.
With a zombie.
Yeah.
Calm yourself now. There.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
You just NTR'd your own horse.
And now, it's really hard to steer with the fact it doesn't have eyeballs. Because that's not me.
Oh. Oh. Why did you have it?
This is a neat little feature. Also, if you haven't noticed, it has almost unlimited stamina.
Let's go.
Well, yeah, it's a zombie. It doesn't tire.
Okay, tall trees. We're already getting some flower pop-ups. Please, And also, pretty sure if I whistle, yeah, I still get my horse back. Nope, that's hummingbird sage. Fuck. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Shit. Goddamn zombie coyotes.
Oh no, you're on your horse. Oh, so wait, can you not, So, like, is that your horse now, or is the undead horse gonna be your horse?
Now, if I was to hitch it, then it would be my horse. But because of the steering thing, that's why I don't really do that. Ow, ow, ow.
So they took into consideration the fact that it just doesn't have eyes, so it's very hard to steer.
Yeah.
I guess that's neat.
Oh, but now I got the tomahawk, which is a throwing weapon.
Make sure to tie a rope to it.
And John Marston will be able to take on the Predator. Well, to be fair, John could probably already do it.
Why not a Predator movie in the Wild West?
That's what I'm saying, Bethesda. I don't know.
I know, like, feudal Japan is kind of, would be like the,
That's the one
Sort of.
everybody wants.
Which the If It Bleeds anthology has that happening, so.
I want Medieval Knights, to be honest.
Yeah, there's
Where they think it's like an act of like the Wrath of God or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You could have that would be very neat.
Or, in all honesty, I don't mind the idea behind No Man's Land, but not World War II. Make it World War One. Like
It's
really.
it's apparently been renamed to Badlands.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It makes more sense.
So you said in tall trees is where the violet snowdrop is?
Hold on. Let me double check.
Keep
In
finding
Riders
hummingbird
Undead Nightmare, you
sage.
can find violet snowdrops growing in the area around tall trees in New Elizabeth.
Okay, so let's actually go to this is the dot that I put, which is in the middle of tall trees.
Zombie goats.
Yes, zombie goats. Don't mind me. No. I hear that. There's an undead cougar in the forest.
Here, she's just as horny as the ones that are alive.
Hummingbird sage.
Come on.
Damn it.
Come on.
Are you in the area around tall trees, or are you in tall trees?
I'm in tall trees. I assumed when it said the
Where's
area.
Where's New Elizabeth?
This whole area is New Elizabeth.
Yeah, they said it's in. They said it's around it. So maybe like off to the side. Let me look at the picture.
Come on. Come on.
Also, yeah, you'll be able to see the color violet way better than me.
So it's. So hold on.
Found some.
It's in between tall trees and.
Mythical creature has appeared in the area.
Try getting up from that. You ain't coming back from that.
Can you pull up the map?
Hold on, because it said mythical.
Okay, so
creature.
it's okay, but like, pull up the map again. Or is it time sensitive?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. All right.
Where are you? Keep an eye out for a horse that is on fuck.
So I think it was in between tall trees and Breacher's something.
Breacher's Hope.
Yeah, like in between that two areas, I think.
Here we are.
Oh, did you
Mind
find
me
it?
picking some flowers?
Okay,
Yeah,
no, we're here.
Yeah, I found some, then saw the, like, mythical creature has appeared, and then, like, tunnel visioned way the fuck out.
Okay.
I got so happy there for a moment.
I got
Gotten
so
one of them.
happy.
Could have gotten, because I believe War is up here. I am basing this completely off memory. That'd be badass. Get the blunderbuss and the mythical horse War. There's also a unicorn in this game, but I've never gotten it.
That's the flower.
There's unicorns in real life. They're called rhinos.
I mean, I keep those around more for their milk.
It's 90% water right here.
Let's go.
Right, do you ever want to fucking date? You want to like put a timestamp on like how old we are as Y.A.R.P fans? Like, yep, all the way back to rhino milk.
Bro, I was there for proto Y.A.R.P, the not so great debate.
Yeah,
the Disney Star Wars fanatical universe.
I remember watching some of Wolf's solo streams, and that's where you know what? I'll do you one better. I was there when the Bilbo Baggins quote was said by Tonald.
Yeah, I think the first Y.A.R.P I saw was Y.A.R.P number 3, the Patrick Willems episode.
I'm not helping the guy. I'm gonna hope the mythical thing pops back up.
They're running around the forest.
Because it's so cool. A horse that sets things on fire, Jake. It's like stuffed crust pizza. You can eat it in reverse.
Okay, Goku.
Actually, you want to talk about the food wars that Y.A.R.P is constantly known for? Frugal pizza hot take. Fuck stuffed crust.
You can't be wrong.
It makes it cost more than $10, and therefore I cannot buy it.
Not with that attitude.
I'm very stingy when it comes to pizza. Like, if I spend more than $10 on one whole pie, like I'm like that's a wrap.
What's this? Eating this $15 pizza will make your pee bigger, give you $10 billion, and I don't know, give you a loving wife. That's
That's $15, man. I got things to do.
A loving wife. Imagine wanting a woman's
What a
affection.
fag. Still my favorite quote from fucking Boondock Saints. What are you trying to do? Cuddle? What a fag.
The most homophobic gay man in all of fiction.
Oh, is he not even in the fort? He's not even in the fort. God damn it.
Where is he?
He's just outside of it.
You're like Nega Goku. Ukog.
I'm Goku Black, but you're not black.
You're Dark Goku. Nega Goku. Ukog.
Bam.
A rose by any other name is still Goku.
That line does go pretty hard.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Get off! No! 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 Get up! Get away! Get
Another satisfied customer, Mr. West Dickens?
Oh, hello, John. Poor fellow can't get enough.
As I see.
Get rid of him, would you?
Why?
Well, because we're old friends.
No.
Because we'll team up and fight the forces of darkness together?
No.
Because I've got something you want. Trust me, you cynical bastard! Oh. Thank you, dear boy. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh, did you get the stuff?
Of course.
Oh, excellent. Oh.
That just like literally manifested out of his body. They just ripped it out of his chest.
Manifested in the same way that Herbert Moon manifested the truth.
The zombies killed him because if he lived, they would know who truly started it.
There you go. Now these should help. If I've got my mathematics correct, they'll blow the buggers apart.
And if you've got your sums wrong?
Oh, ye of little faith. Now listen, John. You're going to need some more serious weaponry. I've got a plan, but you need to pick up some old parts at Riley's charge.
Another shopping trip.
Yeah, well, excuse me if my efforts at salvation are interrupting your busy social calendar, John.
Damn
I'm
it.
trying to help because
we're old friends. I know. You better not be wasting my time.
Me? Never. Perish the thought.
Alright, I think we should probably call it.
I forgot about that. Yeah, with that, thanks so much for this. We'll either continue this in tinier parts, or maybe not. That's up for you to decide. You, the audience.
Yes, you decide.
If I can even remember to do this, I'm hoping I have like all the Plastic Man pointing memes. You!
You are just...
Alright, so thank you all so much for watching. Have a happy Halloween. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.